You know, it strikes me that maybe I have these two mixed up. So, like, maybe Wolf is the younger one? So let's just swap them. That's probably the smartest thing to do. There we go. Okay. And then we know she's a musician. We have no idea what he is. How do I switch to unknown? Unknown so far. I don't know why we need to know their occupation. Aren't most of these people children? Well, maybe not. Anyway, I was still in the middle of investigating this. Okay, page 3 of her book. Her book just has a ton of stuff. 5 clues. Okay. So this focuses on the day Elias said he had a meeting to determine who's going to be next. Clancy said everybody got into a fight. Granddad, none of the sons is president number 2. Architects, preachers, and lawyers. Nobody's got time for candy. So one's an architect, one's a lawyer, one's a preacher. Okay, well, we've got the lawyer. You are presumably a preacher because your child is a preacher. So let's go with preacher. And then architect. And then hope. That's correct! Booyah! Oh, man. Oh, that is... Whew. I feel happy. Yeah, see, I've got her. She's great. Okay, so I was right when I switched her with with her brother. And we've got no optional things, but that's okay. And we finally finished, like, the... What's this?
It's time for your headlines. Once an hour, every hour, on the 45. It's a bizarre development to an already tragic tale. In the wake of the accident that took his life, some of Carl Roottree's belongings have apparently gone missing. Most notably, a framed photo of the Roottree family from the mid-1970s that Carl had on his office wall. We interviewed a local psychologist about who would do such a thing and why. For that article, search online for WRTD News. Again, that's WRTD.
Think we're gonna have to follow up on that. WRTD News. Your investigation jazz studio. Okay, so during the interview, somebody broke into Carl's office, but it actually wasn't a break-in. Somebody with a key took it down. And we have that picture, right? This picture from the 70s? We've got it. Like, I've already identified Carl in that picture. That's got to be him, right? That totally looks like him, bro. Back to my internet article. So, likely somebody close to the family or somebody who just has a key. The culprit might have an alternate agenda. Ooh, so somebody says, don't believe their lies. This is a Roottree curse. Carl was murdered in the picture. What is the Roottree curse? A long, rambly conspiracy website with very small, very red text on a black background says, okay, so that 5 new deaths. Not only that, but 3 of the 5 presidents died mysteriously. Guy was hit by a drunk driver. Ernie, oh, let's mark that down. Presidents of the company include Guy, Ernie Madsen Jr. Okay, that's it. Just those 2. We already know about Carl. Okay, yeah, we already had, I already had that on my list of notes. Ernie Jr. is the second cousin of Carl Roottree. Let's see if we can remember what second cousins are. People that share great-grandparents, but not the same grandparents. Well, Ernie Jr. is probably the son of somebody named Ernie. So, does he have... I'm already forgetting what a second cousin is. Where is that? Where's that information? It's here. Same great-grandparents, but not the same grandparents. So nobody on this side is a second cousin, but these all could be second cousins. Yeah. Any one of them could be Ernie Jr. We've got nothing. We got nothing. Okay. Sorry. If you connect the dots on the pieces of a wrapper, it makes a skull. Okay, the Earth has 4 corners, simultaneous 4... What does that even mean? The owner of the site has fake proof that Ernie Madsen Jr. died of a heart condition. Okay, the first entry has a blurry picture of the company. Operation R2... Who's Thomas Overwood? Are you a crazy person? The truth behind Spirit Cola. Oh no, stock market and devil... No! I don't want the devil stock market. Let's see what Operation R229 is. You find more conspiracy websites. The Roottrees are changing the candy recipe to add more chemicals to take over the world. But due to a loophole in the calendar, you can get away with crimes on a leap day as long as it's not discovered. Okay, this is just a weird red herring. Let's ignore it and get back to whatever I was doing. Architect, lawyers, and preachers. Nobody's got time for candy. And so it came down to the next gens. Clancy was volunteered. So Clancy Jr.'s probably... Do we have Clancy somewhere? Well, that means... Yeah, I know there is a Clancy Jr. somewhere. But, no. It went to Zach. Zach's last name doesn't match. He's the firstborn son of the firstborn 5-piece. Okay, so Zach is a company president. He's the second company president, and he's the firstborn son. Zach. I don't think... Zach... Is it Zach Wilson, or is it going to be Zachariah Morden? Who is Morden? Where are my notes on Morden? Where's this notes? I had some notes on Morden. Mr. Morden was with Aunt Gwendolyn. So yeah, okay. So James Morden has to be the father, and then Zach Morden has to be the son. And that was the second president of the Roottrees Company. Now we just need to find a picture of him, which I'm sure he's somewhere in this photo. Like, it could be him. Like, he seems most likely to be, like, a company president, right? He looks like he's put together. Maybe. Is there anything about him? And then Sam has to be here. Like, okay. Still not sure who this Sam is. Yeah. It's like, Sam could have been... I don't know. Did I get... I got that one correct. It's like one of the... Like, we've got 2 guys in suits, okay? One of them could be the president. One of them could be the guy... We've got other guys in suits. Whatever. I'm getting distracted again. This game, it's really confusing me. Okay, so Pop argued at length. I don't think Clancy would have even wanted it. I asked Clancy if it ever came up that a woman could take over. Angie's older than Zach, and I'm the next oldest, but he just laughed. I'll never forget the cuss words Pop used. Okay. Angie and Zach. So Angie has to be a member. But this was her oldest son, so that's not it. And then those are the 3 brothers. And then, obviously, it probably isn't this one. Like, Miracle's other child is probably not the Angie mentioned there. Because he's so much younger than all the others. And so his daughter being, like, the oldest is kind of not a thing. Yeah, but that would be Angie Morden, and we've already got a Morden here. that Angelica Morden? Is that what I have to say? Because Angie's older than Zach. Then that might be what I got wrong. I might have gotten Angie and Zach figured out wrong, because Angie's older than Zach. So Angie is older than Zach. And then this is unknown. Zach is the second president. Okay, so those are the two Morden children. Great. And one of them's, like, these two have to be Morden, though. So Carolyn and Gwendoline need to be those two. Okay. Guess we got that figured out. Alright, so I don't think there are any other clues here on this page. It did talk a lot about the family and how they're ordered. Sam. Okay, so this was written much later, 1963. Elias gave in to his wife and announced that Sam is in all... Oh, this is that random Sam guy. Okay. Gwyneth had been pushing to include Sam for quite some time. Gwyneth being... not you. It's you, the actress, isn't it? No, that's Gwen. Where's Gwyneth? Come on, game. Help me out here. This is Gwyneth. Do I not have her correct, though? Because it's not including her on the list, so she's probably just housewife then. Right? I guess. Maybe that's why I have wrong about her, and that's why she's not included on the list. Because she's not yellow, so that means I don't have her correct. Right. Fine. So Gwyneth wants Sam. I have many distant relatives, like Granny had sisters, Granddad had brother. But, Sam, where is Sam? I don't know where Sam would be on this tree, or who Sam is. And Sam was that person who was just, like, in the photo that she did not like, right? Grandma insisted including Sam. I don't know. I'm pretty sure that, like, this guy's got to be Miracle. And that's the alternate picture of Miracle. Okay. So if that's it, then that would make this one Sam. Right? Sam is technically one of the 5 pieces? No, that's not it. Anyway, back to our book. Angie summoned all the next gens to a secret meeting in Zach's office. Gwen's in Paris, but we all agreed, including Miracle's boys. I didn't recognize Sam at Uncle Junior's wedding to Patsy last year. So, Uncle Junior... Wait, what? I didn't recognize Sam at Uncle Junior's wedding to Patsy. So I was going to say, hey, Miracle Jr. is married to Patsy. But then there's, nope, that's not it. So then who on earth is this Uncle Jr.? And who's Patsy? And Patsy could be either one of those two Patricias. Okay, never mind. Clancy swore he saw Sam working along these farmhands. And then all 3 of them are on the book. So we've got 3 farmhands. Eli, Miracle's youngest, not my brother. Okay. So Miracle's youngest is a guy named Eli. So that's, oh man, Elias C or Elias M. Okay. Sam gave him tools and taught him. Okay, so Miracle's youngest is an Eli. Like, how are we supposed to know which Eli is which? Though, that seems like it's tricky. Do we even have a list of who her 3 brothers are at some point? That could be helpful. Well, we know her one brother is Eli. And then going back to this picture... He looked a lot like Pop did in the old one. Okay. So her father... Let's just look at this and say, okay, who looks the most like Pop? Who looks the most like this guy, her Pop? Zoom in on this. Let's take a look. Who looks the most like that guy in this picture? I mean, he looks the most like Pop, right? He does. He does. But I don't know which one of the brothers is Eli, and so that doesn't help. Oh, you're killing me, game. Oh, no. Yeah. Alright, well. Looked at this page. Let's just finish the last page. Let's go through the last page of this book. This is about Clark. Clark's getting married. He's barely 18, and Danielle is not too much older. Oh no, Clark, why are you getting married, buddy? Getting married to somebody named Danielle. Clark, like the rest of his generation, is a free spirit. What do you call a bunch of kids with more money than anyone can spend? They all want to be musicians and artists and dancers. Carl's the only one who is disciplined. That's because Pop forced Clancy to send him to the academy. Okay. Well, Clancy must be Carl's father then, right? There we go. Okay, so then Eli must be the father. Eli must be one of those. Okay. I'm glad we figured something out. Like, I mean, Pop has to force Clancy to do that. Yeah, so Carl, great. Maybe I'm just getting old. Our generation wasn't that... 14 clues on this page. Jeez, okay. My brothers all seem to pursue paths of knowledge. The most rebellious thing, okay. Pop seems to got over it, because Edward is going to take over his department when he retires. Edward is, So the brothers are Eli and Edward, maybe? Lauren's brother is Eli. Maybe Edward is also her brother. Great notes, man. These are so helpful. Back to evidence. Based on the pirate stories we invented. Okay, even my cousins are doing well. Zach's not a bad president, and his sister is raising her twins. Gwen is Gwen, but at least she came out of the divorce with her head high. She might come home next year, so she meets the kids. Okay. So Gwen did get divorced, and she has kids. Then the other cousins, Zach's a good president, and his sister is just raising the twins. So Zach and Angelica, a housewife then? And then twins. So Angelica has twins. So those are all the clues. Oh man, this is an extra long video. Okay, well, just to end the video here, I finally finished with this book. I think I finally finished with that book anyway. There are apparently a gajillion clues that I still haven't figured out in that book.